Welcome to the interview.
Thank you.
Alright, so just for the record, we know that we've seen I don't know how long of that video. How long?
20 minutes. 30
A
minutes.
lot of time. Right, so I'll make you do a couple of questions about the session. How did you feel about the previous session? It was a while back.
So the previous one was the studio.
Yeah. Mhm.
It was good.
Yeah.
I think we work well together.
Yeah.
And there's a kind of like, it's not, there's a lot of sessions where you get like, it gets very serious and then everyone's just kind of either frustrated because time is running out or there's issues with tech or whatever, and it takes people out of the mind space of the music.
Yeah.
But I think with us it's more like we just have fun.
Yeah.
And like we talk about random things, you have a way of making sure I don't get stuck in a rut.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I think all the sessions have been really efficient that way, and they've been fun.
Yeah, they've been really fun. So, yeah, it was a bit weird question. Were you comfortable?
I'm always comfortable.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
You fed me, you gave me water.
Yeah.
That's all I need.
What do you think impacted your workflow?
I don't think I had any issues, considering that even I think one of the first 2 sessions I came quite hungover, having slept like 2 hours, and we wrote, I think, the Bolero
Yeah.
in one day. So it's the whole thing of mind space. That you're a professional, I'm a professional. We know what works for both of us and how to get the best out of each other.
Yeah.
So no issues whatsoever.
Interesting. Cool. Is there anything that you would like to comment on?
Let's do more work.
More work?
I
Yeah,
had fun.
definitely.
I'm very I've had a lot of bad experiences working with people in the past when people are not professional and stuff.
Yeah.
And this is like literally one of the best collaborations I've had.
Oh.
Where like it's productive, it's fun.
Yeah.
You learn something, I learn something, and the songs sound
Definitely.
good.
We'll definitely do more music. That will be,
Yeah.
I think. Okay. Are you happy with the work that you did?
I'm also a perfectionist, but I'm happy
Yeah.
with it in the time. Like I want to hear the masters as well.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to that. But yeah, like nothing will ever be perfect. So I think we did something really good.
Yeah.
Especially with the writing and arranging side.
Yeah. I think we took not a long time, but just took our time. We didn't rush it, and it was very relaxed.
And we did it over a long time frame. So like we'll do something, and then there's like a week or 2 in between, so we can listen and
Yeah.
this sounds good, this doesn't sound good. Whereas I think if you compress writing into like 2 days, you're not gonna be happy with the end thing.
Yeah. I personally liked. I think one of the things that I liked the most of our, sessions, or the experience that I really liked the most, was when we did the bolero, because that just came.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, it was very much like I kind of like commented on it with no intention whatsoever of doing a bolero with you, but then it just happened, and it was really easy, and it was like really fast.
I think that was the second day we were meant to do Borealis, which is the day I came.
Or maybe the funk one. I don't remember now.
Way before the funk, because funk was later.
Yeah.
But this is literally, I remember like you commented that like of the person you wanted to do bolero, it didn't end up happening properly.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, let's do a bolero, and you're like, no, we need to do Borealis.
Yeah.
Let's do a bolero.
Yeah.
I'm happy, like I listened to a lot of like Latin stuff, but I
Yeah.
didn't realize I could actually make bolero.
Yeah.
So.
I think that was really cool because we were both like, wow, this is like, really great.
Bringing out the best in each other.
Yeah, definitely. And it was like, sometimes it's, even if you have a plan, it's good to like just be flexible. So I think that was really nice.
That's a very good trait you have as well. Because like in the past, when I work as an arranger with like singers, if they have an idea in their mind which they can't translate, they kind of get really stuck. That they want it like this, but then it's not happening like this. So they get frustrated, and then the session just stops. And like you're very good at going with the flow.
Yeah.
And you'll have an idea. We try it. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, we move on. And so it's like the sessions flow very well.
Yeah, that's good to know. If you would have done something differently, what would it be?
I think if COVID wasn't a thing.
Yeah.
It would have been good to do like the funk track together with the other musicians.
Yeah.
Or even just, I think, spend more time in the studio.
Yeah.
If we had a few days, like let's say like 5 days, where we didn't have a time pressure that, you know, we need to get the tech, get it done, and like it's 3 o'clock in the together.
Yeah.
It would have been fun to like spend more time there. Because I think like the amps were really good. The whole studio setup was really good. It would have been interesting to see how things sounded
Yeah.
if we redid them in the studio.
Yeah, I completely agree. I think like obviously there was, you know, as fun as it may sound, like we did work like with a lot ahead of time, but obviously there's still a deadline that needs to be achieved, and like there are certain people and circumstances just delay things, and it was you know, but yeah, it's something that like I feel like with other people that I've been working with as well, that were like, you know, that would have been nice to like be more time in the studio and stuff. So that's definitely something I'll take up on.
I mean, the time we had was good.
Yeah.
Like it was perfect. It was actually enough to get done what we did.
Yeah.
But I always say like if the reason like the sessions we did at your house were so relaxed.
Yeah.
Because there's no like deadline, like time coming for you.
Yeah.
Whereas in the studio, you know, okay, you have 6 hours, and there's always a way that time just flies. So it's hard to stay in the same relaxed mindset.
Yeah, so
if you're not
changing
relaxed.
environments can like, you know, alter the
Changes
vibe.
Yeah.
Definitely.
It's just like for me, it's that time thing, which is why like I prefer working from home.
Yeah.
That if I decide to work till like 5 in the morning, it's fine. But the minute like, you know, the studio closes at 6, even if you're there the whole day, if you know that 6 o'clock is coming,
yeah,
it's
you
gonna-
start
it's
getting
gonna,
like
you won't be in the same mindset. So
yeah, I definitely think like different conditions would have been placed if no COVID, because in theory I would have been able to do overnight sessions.
okay.
Yeah, that was like a third year thing, but then it never came. So yeah. Do you think that any substances, like, you know, any sort of substances or
Like drugs.
drugs, or alcohol alters your creative input or music?
No. What? So no drugs.
Mm.
The one thing I do is for me beer is like coffee.
Mm.
So when I'm extremely tired, and that's more for performing.
Yeah.
So like performing in the session rather than writing.
Okay.
A bit of beer helps me out. I think if I drink while arranging, some good ideas may come, but it's just going to be messy and it's going to be a very disorganized session. So I don't prefer not to drink when I'm doing certain things. Whereas like once we've already written the parts, I know, okay, I just need to play this. Eventually your mind gets tired, so have a bit of beer. Go back and play.
So, like, would you say that kind of like helps you be faster?
It's, I think, mental fatigue. The same way like when we're on stage and we play really long shows, focus is a very limited thing. So there's a way like, of course, like beer keeps you relaxed and it gives you a bit of energy to sharpen your mind again. So yeah, that's the one thing.
Okay.
But
Do you?
everyone
Another question was, do you feel like you need certain objects or anything that you need for your session, excluding the instruments?
No.
No. Okay.
I just, maybe water is good.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I drink a lot of water.
Yeah,
so
that's something that I know.
I think we're the same.
Yeah, we're definitely the same,
I
but
think
you did drink a lot in our session, which is
if you don't drink
It's a
water,
good
you
thing.
get tired quicker.
yeah.
It's again, it's one of the focus things. For me.
Yeah.
But even if it's not there, like I can get through. So.
And the last thing or last question is, how do you think we could improve our session or sessions?
I think they were good. Like again, I said it was, for collaboration, it's probably the best experience I've had. In the sense that it was literally like just making an experience and it was fun and we ended up with good music at the end.
Yeah.
I think just doing it again. That's like the one thing. It's when you find someone you can work with, you should try it again and see what happens. But I've stopped being perfectionist in the sense of looking at things we've already done and then saying, oh, I wish we did it like that. Like what's done is done.
Yeah.
Do better the next time.
Definitely. Alright, well, thank you.
Merci beaucoup.
And we'll see you in next sessions.
Yeah.